Hi, kids. I've got another camping story. This one is called Llama Loves Camping, and it is by Anna Dewdney. And my dogs are in the kitchen, and they are just being all kinds of loud. So I am sorry about that. It's really cold outside, so I don't want to put them out back. Okay, let's get into the story. I'm excited to go camping tomorrow. Llama tells his friends. He has never camped overnight before, neither has Nellie New, Luna, Gilroy, or Uslet. It will be super fun, Mama Llama says. And Grandma Llama and I will be with you the whole time. Camping is going to be very different from being at home, says Llama. Luna nods. We'll be out in the open under the trees and sky, and we won't have any kitchen or house things, like a refrigerator, an oven, or lights, says Gilroy. Uselid looks worried. After all, he loves gadgets. We can't use any machines while we camp, he asks. That's right, says Mama Llama. We are just going to bring the essentials. Essentials are the few things we really need. But don't worry, Uselid. It's only for one day and one night. The next day is warm and sunny as the campers arrive at the campground. Welcome to our overnight adventure in the woods, says Grandma Llama. Llama and his friends cheer loudly. Everyone has one bag, except for Uselid. He's carrying two. Don't worry, he explains. I only brought the essentials. That's a lot of essentials, Nellie says with a laugh. Okay, campers, says Mama Llama, let's go for a hike while it's still light outside. Uselid pulls a handheld gadget out of one of his bags. I can plug our route into my directional device, he says. Remember, Uselid, Llama says kindly, no gadgets allowed. Uselid sighs. Okay, he says, putting it away. Not using gadgets isn't going to be easy. I have a son like that. He wants everything electronic. He is all about his electronics. But camping wouldn't be the same if you were using electronics. It would take the fun out of it. Mama Llama leads the campers along a trail in the woods. Wow, says Llama, looking around. These trees are so tall. I wonder how tall they are, Uselid says. Can I measure them with my digital tape measure? Luna shakes her head. No gadgets, she reminds him. Oh, yeah, Uselid says. The dogs are being really loud. When the group gets further in the woods, Mama Llama asks the campers to stop for a moment. Let's listen to the sounds of nature, she says. What do you hear? Llama pauses. I hear a bird chirping, he says. I hear leaves rustling, says Luna. I hear a tree creaking, says Gilroy. Nellie points to a bee. I hear him buzzing, she says. I hear all that too, says Uselid. And I hear the water flowing in the distance. Okay. So I got two dogs in the kitchen, and they're both big dogs. They're making quite a lot of noise. The sounds in the woods are very different from the sounds at home, says Luna. Yeah, says Nellie. Those are machine sounds. Beep, ring, ring, whew, whew. She laughs at her imitation siren. Uselid pulls a tape recorder and a camera from his bag. I want to make a recording to remember these sounds, he explains. Mama Llama smiles at Euclid. For this trip, let's just listen hard to remember everything she says. I forgot, says Euclid. This no gadgets things is tougher than I thought. After the hike, Llama and his friends help Mama Llama and Graham set up camp. Instead of a house, they have a tent. Instead of a refrigerator, they have a cooler with ice. And instead of an oven, they have a roaring fire. Let me see if I can get one of these noisemakers to come closer. Well, now he came too far. Let's see. So you can see one of these that's making all that noise. That's Rocky. He's a Great Pyrenees, but he's had a haircut, so he's got short hair right now. He's making all kinds of noise. It takes some work to camp out, says Mama Llama, but it helps you appreciate the nice things you have at home a little more. Later, the campers eat a delicious dinner around the fire. And now it's time for dessert, says Grandma Llama, handing out sticks. Do we just eat these? Asked Gilroy. No, Graham, laughing. You eat these marshmallows after we roast them in the fire. As the sun sets, everyone roasts marshmallows over the fire. They taste delicious, even better than the dessert you make at home. It's getting pretty dark, says Nellie. It is, says Euclid, but it's pretty nice roasting marshmallows in nature, he adds, with no gadgets. Finally, it's time for bed. Inside the tent, the campers get cozy in their sleeping bags. Once they're all tucked in, Mama Llama has an idea. Let's listen closely to the sounds outside and pretend they're music, she says. The campers close their eyes. They hear crickets chirping. They hear a bird calling. They hear the wind whooshing and an owl hooting. If you close your eyes, would you hear different noises here? Like from this one. You hear him licking his paws. Did you hear that earlier? And from this one who's chewing on a bone, silly girl. It sounds like they're talking to each other, says Llama. The music of the forest is very peaceful. As they listen to the nighttime sounds, the campers slowly drift off to sleep. In the morning, sunlight streams into the tent. The campers wake up feeling refreshed. Mama Llama and Graham are very proud of Llama and his friends for spending the entire night in the woods. But everyone is especially proud of Euclid. Good job, cheers Llama Llama. You didn't use any gadgets on our campout. Thank you, Euclid says. It was a fun challenge. I like the woods. The other campers agree. Okay. Can we go on another hike before we leave? Nellie asks. We sure can, says Grandma Llama. But first, breakfast. We can use my electric waffle maker, says Euclid. Oh, wait, he adds. That's kind of a gadget, isn't it? He made it this far without using any machines. He isn't going to stop now. Okay, that was Llama Llama Loves Camping. That was a fun story. I used to love camping a great deal when I was younger. It's a little harder for me now that I've gotten kind of old. So I hope you liked this story a lot. And I love reading stories to you. I hope that you're all having a wonderful week. And I love you so much. You take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again soon. God bless you.